It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Imagine if there was a time machine that lets you travel back and fix mistakes that you made in your past.
Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
We've had Jose working on that technology all morning long.
Oh, it's all morning, huh? Did he?
Jose, how close are we?
I forgot that I was supposed to be doing that.
Oh, come
God,
on.
if you had the time machine, you could go back and fix that.
I don't remember.
You know?
Oh, someone should do that.
Yeah. All right, we'll put you on that, okay?
Okay, I need to write it down. Does anybody have a pen?
Well,
No? Okay, I'll get on it.
I guess we'll just have to do the next best thing and awkwardly call people from our past and say, whoops, really screwed that up, sorry.
Oh, it's
Not quite as healing,
No,
but it is something.
And
Yeah.
effective. It's still effective. A good apology.
And
I forgot. Am I supposed to do something
No,
right now?
you're not supposed to do anything.
I can't remember either. We're just going to focus on one of our listeners who's ready to go back into their past and do something with our help. His name is Colby. So, Colby, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
You're wishing you had that time machine instead of us, aren't you?
Yes, very much so.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Hopefully, we can help you a little bit. Why don't you tell us about what happened in your past?
So 20 years ago,
Whoa.
it was my prom 20 years ago.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Oh.
The whole theme was like a glow in the dark. Remember when that was a thing, like with the
Oh.
rave and all that?
Like black light, you mean?
Yeah, black light,
Dude,
glow in
that
the dark
was so cool.
necklaces,
Oh.
bracelets.
Ooh.
So my buddies and I had this glow in the dark frisbee
Mhm.
that we brought in, and we thought, we'll toss it around and just be silly.
Okay.
And there was this girl there, Dana, that I had asked to go to prom with me, and she turned me down.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ouch.
no.
And by the way,
yikes.
she was there with a bunch of her girlfriends. It's not even like she went with another guy.
Well, you know.
Oh.
But sometimes it's fun to go with a group of girls. Maybe she already had that planned. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
make you feel better.
That's true.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. So we're tossing the frisbee around, and she steps right in the way, and it hits her in the forehead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it didn't knock her out or anything, but she did fall over.
Oh.
And she was so pissed and she was so adamant that it was because she turned me down. And it was a complete mistake.
Oh,
It
she
was an
thought you-
absolute mistake.
Did you
Yeah.
yell duck at least?
No, I didn't yell duck.
So basically, she hated you the rest of high school.
Yeah. And continuing with that night, I got kicked out because she made such a big deal out of it and was so adamant that I attacked her, and I got kicked out of prom.
Yeah, but that totally ups your
no.
social status in high school if you get kicked out of prom.
No, that's if you're got
true.
drinking. Not
Yeah.
if you hit someone with a frisbee.
Colby gave a girl a concussion. He's so cool.
I was kind of dorky, so maybe I don't realize that part.
I mean, that sucks for
Yeah,
sure.
That does, though.
Why does
Just
that
a
still-
misunderstanding?
Why does that still bother you 20 years later, though?
Yeah.
So fast forward 20 years later, our 20-year reunion, it was a prom recreation, like glow-in-the-dark kind of thing.
Oh no, you're scarred.
Was she in charge of planning that? Because
No, I mean, we were all there, and, she and I had seen each other at the beginning. We were very cordial.
okay.
And there was supposed to be this thing where, drones were going to drop goodie bags on the table.
Oh, dang.
That's
What kind
cool.
of fancy high school did you go to? That's amazing.
So there's
to me.
drones flying around in your glow-in-the-dark prom recreation.
Well, there was supposed to be. There were supposed to be drones dropping gifts on the table. But the guy who was supposed to run the drone didn't show up.
Oh.
No.
And I'm a certified drone flyer, so they asked me to do it.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's a lot of drones to control. Is there multiple, or are you just doing one?
Well, I mean, they run out of battery, so I have 3. So,
Okay.
I would
Okay.
fly one around and then load up and then continue from there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So just like the original prom, it was dark. So I'm flying my drone.
Uh-oh.
It's hard to see. I mean, I have my goggles, my face mask on because it's easier to see that way.
You have goggles on while you're flying?
Oh,
That's
no.
cool.
Dude, I totally would have been your friend. You were a dork in high school, weren't you?
So I hit a pole with my drone,
Uh-oh.
and it totally does a nosedive and crashes right on the table that Dana was sitting.
You
No!
are kidding.
Like right in front of her?
Oh my god, I just imagine spilled drinks and wine on people.
God.
Well, you wanted to recreate the exact prom from 20 years ago, so you have to hit every single point of it, I guess.
But you're not lying. Wine was a big factor.
Oh, no.
Did she find the humor in
So
it?
No. So she's completely mortified.
Oh.
She looks over and sees that it's me
Oh,
and
no.
is 100% sure that I'm doing this out of spite again.
No,
Yeah.
this is
It's like
just-
you're-
And she gets up and starts yelling. Meanwhile, her boyfriend now, 20 years later, she's with a boyfriend, gets up and starts screaming at me, wanting to fight
I
me.
wanna fight you, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
It's like high school all over again.
Yeah.
It really is.
I mean,
Yeah.
you never really do graduate, do you?
But I was so apologetic, and I was trying to explain that this really was a freak accident.
Right.
And he's like, you have to go. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving prom again.
Yeah.
I left like 20 years ago. I'm not leaving prom again.
Plus,
And you're helping.
yeah, you're stepping up for your class because somebody didn't show up.
Not to mention all the gift bags that still need to be flown around.
and dropped on the table.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I did end up leaving. I felt bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gathered my drone in like 3 different pieces, and I left.
Oh,
She
'cause your
sucks.
drone broke too.
I don't like her.
See why?
Yeah.
I just
She
don't.
doesn't seem very fun.
No. I mean, like, every good party has wine spilled at some point.
But we can all see where she's coming from. Am I right? Like in
I
her,
guess,
in her
right.
perspective, it looks like he's just been attacking her.
Sure.
Right.
And this is all like a crazy, funny story, but why did you reach out to us? Like, what can we really do about this?
So I want to reach out to her and apologize and explain that it really was a freak accident. You know, I feel really bad. I'm curious, like, what you guys think, or if you could help me, reach out to her.
Oh,
I think
that's
you need-
sure.
I think you need help getting her to believe that it was an accident.
Yeah, totally.
I think you need to fly a drone with an apology note and drop it off at her
Crash
house.
it into her window in
I
her
think
house.
we've learned that doesn't work well for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
flying objects.
I guess we'll do it this way with
Yeah.
the radio method.
Yeah.
The
Very old school.
Old school,
Yeah.
like a 20-year throwback.
Yeah.
We're going to play a song, come back, we'll call Dana for you, and try to apologize for hitting her with first a Frisbee and then a drone 20 years apart.
Well, I didn't hit her with the drone, but it came very close.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, we're going to see what she has to say about that
That's true.
when we do your Awkward Tuesday phone call next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
You know what they say. Hit you in the head with a low-flying object at a glow-in-the-dark prom once? Shame on you.
Yeah.
But hit you in the head with a low-flying object at a glow-in-the-dark prom twice, 20 years apart?
Yeah.
Shame on me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
That
why
is the saying.
one of our listeners, Colby, is ready to reach out to a woman named Dana, who he accidentally hit with a Frisbee 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And then again with a drone the other night at their high school reunion. He wants our help to reach out to her and say, hey, my bad.
Well,
Yeah.
and she thinks it's all about revenge because she turned him down to go to the prom originally anyway.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right, Brooke.
It's
Yeah.
messy, man.
That's the big problem. She thinks it
Yeah.
was on purpose, but he needs to convince her that it was just a really bad coincidence.
Yeah.
And Jose has some advice for you, Colby.
Yes.
Some laser accurate advice, I'm guessing. So, Jose,
Absolutely.
what do you think?
Get her to laugh. She's going to be so much more open to listening to you
Yeah.
if she's in a good mood. So got to lighten the situation.
Yeah, I'll do my best to get her to laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
I think at this point she's pretty pissed at me.
She doesn't sound like a
true.
very funny person to me. Like,
Brooke, we don't even
but
know her.
but when the drone hit her table and wine went everywhere, I would laugh at that, right?
Really?
Like,
What if you were in a really cute outfit, though, Brooke?
Yeah.
it's fine.
What do you think he should do then?
I don't really know. It's really
Oh.
hard because
Oh,
I think he should be
seriously?
earnest and I think he should be honest, and that's a
Yeah.
hard thing to do, to change somebody's mind like that.
Right, we have jokes and I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
our
just-
advice.
Yeah, I don't know either, so you can add that on.
It's-
Oh, too, I don't know. Thanks
tricky
a lot.
I like where she was going. I like the honesty. I mean, I'm gonna try and be as honest as possible and try to convince her that it really was just a coincidence.
Right.
I think that's the only way to go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that might actually work out for you, but we're going to see right now. I'm
Yeah.
dialing Dana's number and letting you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call. We'll jump in if you feel like you need a little bit of help, but here we go.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
Dana.
Who's this?
This is Colby from high school.
What the? Why are you calling me?
Well, that's a great question. Do you remember
Yeah?
20 years ago at our prom.
Forget 20 years ago. What about what happened at the prom reunion last weekend?
Okay, we'll get to that. I can I start from the beginning if that's okay, because this has been weighing on me for a long time now.
Fine. Just start from the beginning.
Okay, joke, right? Okay, well, first in the beginning, there was the Big Bang, and then dinosaurs happened.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Stop wasting my time. Just get to the point. What are you calling
okay.
me about?
Sorry, I'm just trying to be. That failed.
What?
So, remember when my friends and I were throwing our frisbee and it whacked you in the forehead? Obviously, you remember that. I think you still have a scar. I mean, this. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it kind of was your fault too. Like you just stepped in the way. You saw us throwing the frisbee.
You did not. Just call me to tell me that something that happened 20 years ago is now my fault after what you just did again last week.
I know. I just mean that when the frisbee hit you, it was 50% your fault. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Are you nuts?
I just wanted you to know that was an accident, and I know that it ruined your prom, and, you know, it ruined mine. I mean, I spent the rest of the night in my parents' basement drinking a bottle of vodka and smoking a joint by myself. It wasn't fun for me either.
So you're saying you want me to feel sorry for you because you hit me in the forehead with a frisbee, and then you had to leave because you had to go to your basement. So I don't feel sorry for you. You're the one that, through idiotic behavior, brought it on yourself.
Okay, I know you think it was on purpose because you didn't accept my invitation to prom. It really wasn't, I promise. Now, the second time with the drone, it was dark and I hit a pole and it was complete accident.
Can you just stop talking? I've heard enough. I've heard enough of these ridiculous semi-apologies, I didn't mean it, it was an accident. It's like, how many coincidences do I know?
But if you think about it, like, if you had said yes to me to go to prom, none of this would ever happen. You know, like, it's...
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was intentional. I can't help but feel
No,
that
it wasn't
way.
intentional.
Right.
It was completely... No. I mean, listen... the whole point of this conversation was I just wanted to apologize. I would never do that to anybody. I mean, not even my worst enemy, and especially you. I mean, in high school, I was in love with you.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait.
Where did that come from?
Oh my God! What do I hear in the background? What's going on?
You're hearing a radio show, Dana.
Yeah.
This is so cringy.
Wait, Colby is on the radio? I'm lost here.
No,
You're
yeah.
on the radio too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
On Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We all just heard Colby confess his love.
Aw.
I mean, in high school, I was absolutely in love with you. You know, I thought we had a connection. I mean, obviously, it's been a long time now. I still think you're very attractive. I mean, you know, like I do want to say, you know, if things don't work out with your boyfriend, I'd love to take you out for coffee or something.
What?
Oh, this shifted.
This is taking a turn.
Dana, this is not what Colby said when we talked to him about why.
Yeah, this is called an Awkward Tuesday phone call. We were trying to help Colby reach out to you to apologize for the two separate instances where he accidentally hit you with a frisbee and a drone.
Anyone else questioning the accidental at this point?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay.
It was totally accidental. Absolutely accidental and coincidental.
Or you were trying to get her attention.
I know.
It just surprised us.
And then just the way that you said it, like if you had said yes to me,
Right.
then none of this would have happened.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have been throwing around the dumb frisbee with my friends. I would have been on the dance floor cutting the rug with her.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, we maybe should have gone over how to apologize before. I thought that you had that down. Blaming other people is not it.
I think I'm sorry I love you was a good apology.
Dana, did that work for you?
Oh God, I don't know. This is just like absolutely. I can't believe.
Are you still with your boyfriend right now?
Actually, I have a new boyfriend.
Oh.
How long?
Yeah. It's very recent. It's very recent.
Really?
Sounds like a speed bump to me.
Okay, let's give Colby the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe he didn't do it on purpose, but maybe things happen for a reason.
Ooh.
Maybe this is some sort of fate situation. Like, I've heard of Cupid's arrow, but Cupid's frisbee? That's a new one.
Love hits you in the face.
Yeah, it hurts.
I mean, I guess so. I never thought of it that way, but
See?
I'm drone, frisbee, or arrow. I would really love to go grab a cup of coffee or something.
Hey.
I would recommend not doing arrows.
Yeah,
the
Your
arrow's
aim
gonna
is
hurt.
really bad. Yeah.
I mean, we weren't planning on doing this when we started the call, but Dana, I guess we can offer to send you and Colby out on a first date,
Yeah.
and we would pay for it.
But her boyfriend.
Are you exclusive yet? You probably haven't had that talk yet, right? Like,
Well, I don't. I'm not saying no.
Really?
Oh, she didn't say no. No, stop there. Stop there.
dude, the door is creaking wider and wider open.
And the frisbee's going to be thrown right through that hole in the door.
The door stopped.
Look, Dana, I really don't want to pressure anything. This didn't even turn out the way that I expected. It really was to honestly just apologize. But when we're done with this, I can text you my number, and if you want to get together, we can see what happens from there.
Hey.
Oh, no. I'll consider it.
I mean, this is nothing that a little bit of vodka and joints doesn't help. In the basement, maybe?
Yeah, is your
Yeah.
dad's basement still available?
I feel the sparks flying right
do
now.
too, guys.
Kinda cute.
Somehow.
I can't wait to see what Colby hits you with at your glow-in-the-dark wedding.
Wow.
Wow.
Think about it.